off on a another little trip today. Just an overnighter, a local campsite over in Suffolk, Stowmarket, this one. So not one that we've tried before. It's off grid, we've not got any phone service, no Wi-Fi there, so we're reliant on our batteries and obviously the solar, which we're a little bit nervous about using all the time. I don't know why, but anyway, so a few changes to the van which I'll quickly show you. So I've painted the cabinets, which is the first big change. You'll see a little bit more about that obviously when we get to the site. It was just cabinet paint, kitchen cabinet paint, just freshens it up. Not done the insides or anything, but yeah, just makes it look a little bit smarter. It's meant to be kind of wipe clean, so look, I've got a young daughter, so if she puts her greasy fingers on there, hopefully it'll wipe off. And then I made one of these little covers, just an MDF cover, just to hide where we put all our kitchen stuff. A couple of magnets on there. It's a little bit of MDF, not cut perfectly, but who cares, makes it look a little bit smarter. So that's the changes. But now, just before we head off for the trip, I'm going to put in all our electricals, just so we've got enough power. Obviously, here's our electric cupboard, our batteries down there, inverter up there, we've got our plug points, we've got USB, and then our AC, power bank with a 12-volt adapter as well, which is going to be used to run the fridge, so that can go in there. We've got a sound bar because the radio has been taken out, which also doubles up as a power bank, which is really good, from Anchor, so that'll go there. And then this little gadget is a lifesaver. It's just a slim little 10,000 milliamp hour solar charger. So stick it out in the sun, it will charge itself up and it lasts for ages. It's enough for charging our phones for a couple of days. So there we go, powered up, all good to go. Now to pack up and get the van ready. Arrived at the site. It's a it's just a 2 camper van pitches, which is nice, next to a lake and a sauna, which I don't think we'll be going in because it's roasting today. Just been talking to the owner here, really nice guy. He's telling me about all the plans and how they've built this up over years, over 9 years or 20 years of ownership or something like that. Yeah, really interesting. But yeah, just getting set up. There we go. We're on a little mat thing just because a while ago when it was wetter, the vans were sinking, so we've just gone on it anyway. Got the levelling ramps, just so we're as level as we can be. We're not doing the awning tonight just because obviously we're here for one night. And here's the view. These new chairs set up. My daughter's new chair. There is my wife. Hello. But yeah, daughter's asleep at the minute, so we're not going to do too much, but this is all we've got to do to unload. It's really easy when it's just one night. And yeah, we'll get all set up and enjoy it. It seems like it's going to be nice and peaceful tonight. without waking a sleeping baby, I'm going to see if I can plug in our cooler box so all our food doesn't get too hot and go off. Let's have a little look. Gonna need that, so I'll keep hold of that. That's our water. Gotta be quiet. It worked. I think I've said it before, but that little power station, that was only about 90 quid, 99 quid from Amazon. It's never gonna, you know, do your hair dryers or anything like that, but a little 12 volt or just having something that's gonna charge phones, iPads, whatever. I think it runs laptops as well, no issue. It's worth having a little look. It's called a PAL key. Don't really trust brands that I've not really heard of too much, but I've had it now for, I don't know, 6 months, 7 months, and seems to be absolutely fine. Just had a realisation. I've got a solar and a battery, and I've connected the fridge to a to a power station. I think I'm going to connect it to the battery. My daughter's awake now, so no more whispering, but yeah, I've hooked the fridge up to the actual leisure battery. I don't know why I even thought about putting it on the power station, but anyway, we've got a 12 volt adapter for the power station. I might have said in some of my other videos that I'm nervous about heaters and everything in here, so I only ever use that when we've got an electric hookup. Don't know if it's possible, but if anyone knows of any 12 volt heaters, let me know. Obviously I know that the diesel heater used to fire up on the 12 volt, but yeah, had murders with that, so that's why I got rid of it. But yeah, anyone who knows a 12 volt electric heater, that'd be great. Just something for a little bit of a blast, just on occasions like this when we don't have an electric hookup, it'd be good to have. But here we are, set up. So it's looking at the moment. There they are, snuggling outside with the view. Really nice site so far. There's only 2 camper van pitches, and round there, which I'll show you in a minute, are the like shepherd's huts and everything like that. But just having that MDF down there really makes quite a difference. So I'm happy with that, and as I say, some after work painting, which has made it look a little bit neater, finished it off a little bit. But yeah, anyone who's not seen the inside of a T4, just if you can maybe get an idea of the space in here. So I'm just sat here, you've got all this room here, so especially if you had a pop top, you'd have loads of space. Obviously the seats back here, I'll show you from the other angle. Plenty of room, especially for a family of 3. I think it works well for us. Family of 4, yeah, you're probably going to want the pop top, but yeah, does the job for us. So yeah, cupboards are pretty bare. There's not really much we need for one night. No pram needed, which takes up precious cargo space. But yeah, we're just gonna chill, look around the lake. There's a sauna, and have a little walk around and just unwind. It's bank holiday weekend, so yeah, it's nice. My wife and I were out in London last night with some friends, so yeah, we're not too up for drinking today. We'll stick to tea, and we had a couple of coffees before we come out. But yeah, look at that, summer is upon us. Everything looks brighter. This is our collapsible water bottle that we're going to have to fill up as well, which we'll do in a second. But yeah, it's just nice to be back out in the van. 2 weeks time and we go on a big trip. So yeah, look forward to bringing you with us. But for now, here we are in Stowmarket, or a village just outside of Stowmarket. So for this year's camping season, we've switched out our chairs. We've got some new Van Go ones, which are a little bit more comfy. They're a bit padded. And then we got this table just for outside cooking and eating. We used to have the table, or we still have it, but it's just stored away, that kind of folds out onto there, but we never really use it, to be honest with you, especially when we've got the awning. We can set up a bit of a lounge area. So we got the big table. My daughter's got the little table that we used to use for cooking on, and that should be enough for us, really. We got that from a shop called Campout, which is in Markstay in Essex. Really good shop. Got everything you need. Got awnings, got benches, got, yeah, everything. It's indoor stuff as well, toilets, shelving, the lot, and the prices are really cheap, in my opinion. Maybe Amazon and everything like that, just, you know, loads a lot of money on top. But yeah, the chairs were like, I don't know, £22 each, and the table, I'm sure, was 30 quid. So yeah, really good, lightweight, easy to store away. We store it all under here, and we tuck it in this little section, just so we can keep everything out of the way. But honestly, I know I keep saying it, but I think it looks so much, oh, there's all the changing stuff, but it looks much smarter now, with it all stowed away. And we used to just shove the fold away table in here, but now what I'm doing with that new table, it just goes here alongside the mattress protector. We don't really utilise that space well enough, in my opinion, but for now it does the job. So yeah, Campout, not a plug or anything, not a sponsor. I just think they're really good, genuine blokes there as well, and they'll help you out. So yeah, check it out. We've had our dinner, we've washed up, or my wife has washed up. So this is now how we get the bed ready. My wife and daughter are just sitting in there to keep warm. It's getting a little bit chilly where it's windy, but not too bad, to be honest with you. You can have a campfire here, but we didn't bring it just because it's one night. There's no real point really. We don't mind. And my wife's got her Udi. There's a lake there, which obviously I've shown you already, with a sauna. A couple of people have just got out of the sauna and jumped straight into the lake, so they must be frozen. It's a nice 19 degrees in the van, no heater on or anything like that at the moment, so yeah, should hopefully be pretty warm. Still be in May though. It's going to drop down to about 4 degrees, but we've got the full insulation. We've got the bubble wrap stuff here, got the thermal cover, and then the proper deflectors. Obviously we've got the curtains too, and then at the back, that's how it looks. Probably don't look great from the outside, but who cares if it keeps us warm. So yeah, this is our little pitch. Always think it's important just to come out, even for one night. It's nice, gives you a break. You can separate things a little bit and just sit and enjoy the outdoors. Yeah, there's no great phone signal here, there's no Wi-Fi. It just allows you to come out and just enjoy stuff like this really. And what my wife loves doing, which she's been doing all day today, or all afternoon rather, is writing a list of everything we need for our next camping trip. But that is 5 days, so yeah, we need a little bit more organisation than this carnage that we've got now. But yeah, really looking forward to that. It's got a heated swimming pool, so a bit different than this old thing, which is obviously lovely anyway. A bit wild swimming, I do want to get into that, but I don't know if I want to do it in a body of water that's not free flowing. Maybe I read something about that before, I don't really know, but I thought that you have to have water kind of flowing away, just, you know, it makes sure that it gets refreshed. I might be making that up, but anyway, I'm going to sit, I'm going to have a drink, and when my daughter's asleep, my wife's going to come back out and watch a bit of maybe a bit of YouTube. Actually, we'll catch up on some YouTube. Top YouTubers that we like at the minute, obviously not saying anything about any others, but obviously Yorkshire Pop Top Adventures, we love those videos. Amay in a van, or Aim in a van, Amay in a van, quality, really good. And who else, can't really think, but yeah, they're the top two. Every time they come out on a Friday or a Saturday or whatever it is, we always watch it. So yeah, we're not big telly watchers, but we like a little bit of that. So yeah, I'm gonna sit, I'm gonna enjoy the peace and quiet. Not gonna have a beer tonight, had enough last night, but yeah, I'll have a hot chocolate. I've had enough coffee and enough caffeine today, so hot chocolate tonight, and chill, warm up, be lovely. And then we'll open up the van, get into the bed, and hopefully have a nice night. Leveled it out, so we're as level as can be tonight, which is great. Love it. Good. Cheers for me. So not much of a plan today other than have our breakfast, just chill for a bit, tidy up and then go home. And yeah, that's it really. We've got to buy a new water dispenser. The one that we've always used seemed to be permanently on, so we couldn't use that yesterday, so we just had to rely on filling up our water bottles and the pan when we needed it, or pot rather. So not the end of the world, but I'll have a little look. I've looked at the I see people do adverts all the time for My Collapse, but it's like 30 quid for a water dispenser. The ones that I get are a tenner. I appreciate obviously it's lasted maybe only 2 years or so, maybe a bit more than that, yeah, about 3 years, but who cares for a tenner? But yeah, I'll get some of that, get some other bits and bobs that we need for our next trip, and yeah, just chill at home I think. And in about 10 days time we're off for a nice long week in Devon. I've not camped in Devon before, at least in my adult life, so yeah, really looking forward to that. Heated swimming pool, inside, outside. It's gonna be a bit of a different vibe I think, but we're looking forward to it. It's more for our daughter I think, but yeah, gonna take the bodyboards, gonna take the paddle boards. My wife's gonna drive up in her car, I'm gonna drive up in this, so we can pack it out and do everything we want to do. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That'll be really, really good. There's the back of our plot. It's nice, it's quiet, very, very quiet here, which is lovely. It's called Whitehouse Farm, and we're in Saxmundham in Suffolk if you want to check it out. We've figured out where the tent part is here, just over in these meadows. It's a massive site. The guy said there's 6 acres they've got. Pretty cool. So that's it, another trip finished. In the Costa drive-through now to have a coffee and then unpack.